Nawaz Sharif comes back in 96, and by about 95, 96, the Khalistan movement had been broken. And around that time, the Pakistanis were not ready to accept that this movement is dead and gone. He has already become the tallest leader after having carried out the nuclear tests in 98. He thinks he is hip and happening. Kargil has already started. At least the planning stage had already been done. The initial guys had already gone in. And then he sets up this Gurdwara Prabandhak committee. And this is set up under the Evacuity Trust Board. So all the Gurdwaras are then taken over by these guys. There was a sinister agenda behind it, which is why you had a rabid fellow like Javed Nasir heading the Sikh Gurdwara committee.
So he became the leader of the Sikh Council, and basically all it was a pro-Khalistan committee that would drive this new insurrection in the 1990s, and he was instrumental, and he was the figurehead, the talisman behind that. So I don't know what kind of details he's got on the family, but he obviously has something. There's a definite connection. However, investigators and researchers have yet to find the smoking gun of why he's kept him around, because he's such a controversial figure. But the thing is, there were also, with Nawaz Sharif, there were also allegations that Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the mastermind of the 9/11 attacks, was also a friend of the Sharif family and knew the Sharifs. So Nawaz Sharif's sort of Pakistani nationalism is wedded to these Islamic fundamentalists. It's not a surprise to me.
The ISI continued to revive this movement, but for the longest they didn't get any traction until we started opening the doors for these people.
Nawaz Sharif came back as Prime Minister for the third time in 2013. This time, there is no Javed Nasir. Despite that, after Prime Minister Modi's surprise visit to meet Nawaz Sharif, India was hit with a terror attack on its airbase in Pathankot. Javed Nasir, 80 years old by now, was a Tablighi preacher. He remains in plain sight, sure that he will never be brought to justice.